Part 13 of Becoming Episcopalian. I left post-evangelicalism, but I also left with a lot of knowledge. In the young adult group that I was in, I was helping lead it, and I would lead Bible studies, and we would explore a lot of different topics that we never even breached in Xenos. I learned myself about different atonement theories. I learned the different ideas for the afterlife. I'm a universalist, as I said in other videos, and I learned what universalism is and the history of it. I learned about the history of the church, going back all the way to early Orthodoxy, to what the Christians, how the early Christians might have saw themselves, like right after the Book of Acts and that whole mythology and stuff, like really early Christianity and like what their practices were and stuff. And when I left post-evangelicalism, I was a completely different Christian at that point, and I think for the better. I started taking a new look at what I consider to be the gospel. According to evangelical Christianity, the gospel is wrapped around the concept of original sin. We're born into this world with that kind of sin in our lives, and we can't do anything to stop that or to help that, and we need Jesus Christ to come down, live a perfect life, and die on the cross as a sacrifice to God, I guess. And if we accept that, then we're no longer destined for hell. And according to the tradition, you might still be destined for hell, or that saving grace might be revoked. It depends on the tradition. I just don't think that's a good message anymore. I lived that message in Xenos for a long time, and one of the reasons why I kept going into the psychiatric hospitals, I kept wanting to leave life, because from my viewpoint, this life is sinful. Under that gospel viewpoint, this life is sinful, and I'm sinful. And even though I have grace, I'm still sinful. I'm still caught in this sin cycle of everything that I'm doing, because I'm a sinner, and there was no escaping it. I wanted to leave this life because I didn't see anything good in it. And eventually I just stopped believing that was the gospel. To me, the gospel is not a transaction of trying to get into heaven. It's living in the incarnation.